Imagine a world with unlimited food, water, and zero predators. A disease-free paradise designed to be heaven on Earth. Yet within 4 years, every single resident inside was dead. There was no famine, no war, and no escape. They didn't die from lack of resources. They died from having too much. This is the story of Universe 25, the experiment that terrified science. In 1968, Dr. John Calhoun decided to play God. He wanted to know what happens to society when all needs are met. He built a massive metal pen divided into 16 sectors. It had endless nesting boxes and hopper systems that could feed thousands. The experiment began with 4 pairs of perfectly healthy mice. For the first few months, it was truly a utopia. No cats to hunt them, no cold winters to freeze them. The population doubled every 55 days like clockwork. Families formed, territories were claimed, and life was good. But the math of exponential growth is a ticking time bomb. By day 315, the population hit 620. The physical space was constant, but the social space was vanishing. Mice are social creatures, but they need the ability to isolate. In Universe 25, there was nowhere to be alone. Young mice couldn't find a role in the social hierarchy. The older generations weren't dying, so they never gave up their seats. Violent pockets of rejected males gathered in the center of the pit. They became covered in scars, attacking each other for no reason. It wasn't over food. It was pure, stress-induced rage. Calhoun called this phenomenon the behavioral sink. The collapse of behavior due to the sheer crushing weight of numbers. Nature has a way of correcting balance, and it is brutal. Mothers began to lose their maternal instincts entirely. They would abandon their babies or, worse, attack them. The nest, once a place of safety, became a danger zone. Infant mortality skyrocketed to 96% in some sectors. Meanwhile, a new, strange class of male mice emerged. They didn't fight. They didn't court females. They didn't socialize. Calhoun called them the beautiful ones. Their entire existence was eating, sleeping, and grooming. They had withdrawn psychologically from the world to survive. It was a kind of autism of the species, a total social shutdown. By day 560, the population peaked at 2,200. And then, abruptly, the dying started. The new generation had forgotten how to be mice. They didn't know how to mate, build nests, or raise young. Even though there was space now, no new babies were born. The colony had entered the death phase. The beautiful ones lived on, but they were genetically dead ends. They had lost the capacity for complex social behavior. Calhoun noted a chilling distinction: the first death. The death of the spirit, occurring before the death of the body. They were empty shells, breathing, but not alive. The population crashed as the old mice died of old age. No young stepped up to replace them. It was a slow, quiet extinction amidst plenty. On day 600, the last surviving birth occurred. It didn't survive long. The remaining residents were just waiting for the clock to run out. By 1973, Universe 25 was completely empty. The experiment was over. The utopia had failed. But the question remains, Why does this matter to us? Critics argued mice aren't humans. We have culture, technology, and reason. But look at our modern cities today. Falling birth rates, isolation, the rise of the herbivore men in Japan. Are we seeing the rise of our own beautiful ones? People retreating into digital worlds, avoiding complex social friction? Calhoun believed that when social roles vanish, the individual dies. We evolved to struggle, to strive, to need each other. Take away the struggle, and perhaps you take away our humanity. Universe 25 wasn't just a biology experiment. It was a prophecy written in metal and sawdust. A warning that paradise has a price. And that price might be our very souls. Dr. Calhoun left the enclosure standing for years. A monument to the day the perfect world ended. If we are marching toward the same cliff, we might want to learn how to stop. Before we join the mice in the dark.